If you're feeling lost or doesn't know how to start preparing for board exams, or if you're really stressed about boards and you don't know what to do and how will you even score good marks, will you be able to even pass in exams? This video is just for the people who are thinking these things, but I have a solution for you. Hi guys, this is Akshita and I hope you all are doing good. Today I'm going to tell about the study techniques which I use and which were really effective for me to pass my board exams of 10th and 12th. Not just board exams I would say, but yes, it applies for all exams which you are giving. Particularly focusing on board exams. Board exams is like something which is very important. So yeah, but if you want to study for any exam, this technique helps in exams. So I would suggest you, if you really hear this out and apply some of them, you can definitely pass in exams with good marks. So the first tip which I would like to give is that you should start studying from your start of the academic year. From the start of the academic year itself, you should start with your studies. Don't keep things for the just for the exams. You have not started anything and you are just waiting for the day when the exam starts. That time I will start studying. Don't do this thing. Keep starting some parts or some chapters of the book. I'm not saying that you should complete the entire book just in one day. I'm telling that you should at least start. It's better than doing nothing. You should at least do something. So yeah, you should start studying what ma'am is teaching you in your school, in your college, whatever. Secondly, you should be very focused whenever you are studying in exams, for exams. Okay, whenever you are studying, even if you are studying for just 1 hour, make sure that 1 hour is full of focus, full of concentration, and it is very very effective it is. So that if you are really someone who doesn't get time for studies, and even if you are studying for just 1 hour, that 1 hour study is also very effective because you are focusing on that, you're concentrating and studying. Third one is that you should keep your electronic devices away from you. Now this is a technique which I would say I have used, and these electronic devices like mobile, like iPad, laptop, whatever, they really distract even when you are studying. So when you're studying and when you hear the notification that some message came, or if you have Instagram on your mobile and you keep scrolling on that, so it is really distractive. I know you don't have the intention to do it, but even it happened with me, and then from that day onwards I made a point that I'm not going to take mobile inside of the room where I'm studying. Especially when I'm studying, I keep my mobile away. If you want to study and if you want to use electronic device, make sure you don't have any distractive apps on your mobile, and make sure you put the screen time. Fourth is that you should keep switching your subjects. So this is like, if you're studying one subject, that is, say it's English, study one chapter of English properly, complete its exercise as well, not just reading the chapter, complete the exercise. After doing this one chapter of this one subject, so called, if it is English, then switch it to other subject, say it's maths. So after English, completing one chapter, you're doing maths, then keep on switching. Then after maths, do science. After science, you do geography or history, Hindi, Marathi, or any of the subjects that you have. Keep switching. That really helps. And fifth is that you should keep your things very planned. Whatever you are doing, if you're doing English and you have completed one chapter of English and you have completed its exercise as well, and you've read the chapter well, write it down that you have done this chapter. just take it, just make a chart which it is like a timetable, and write the subjects, name of the subjects, and then which chapters you have done. Tick it, keep ticking, and for all subjects, okay, so that you can keep a record of the things which you have done or which is pending, so that you don't have to stress. So this sixth is that you should study in the morning time. Morning gives you this freshness. You just wake up and you become really fresh, you become very energetic, and when you study in the morning time, it's called the best time to study. You are very fresh, your mind is clear, you don't have any stress, you are not feeling tired. It's a good time to study. 7 point revision is very important, because revision is something which you can't live without. After just studying the subjects which you have just studied, okay, say you have studied science chapter 1, and you have completed slowly you have completed all the chapters of science, and then you are not even revising them. It's like you've done everything and you just forgot the most important stuff. Revision is also something which should be planned. So after you finish studying for all the subjects, you have to make another. If you want, you can make a chart. I'm not forcing you should make a chart, but if you can make a chart just before your exams, and you can write all the subjects, you can write the chapters, and then you can tick like which chapter I have revised once again and write. So that is very helpful when you are appearing for any exam. Not just board exams, but for any exams, it becomes very easy. If you're giving board exams, I would suggest revise for more than 4 to 5 times, because it's going to be really helpful. Especially for maths and science, you really need revision for formulas, for sums, if you want to see any sums for theories, etc. And if you are a commerce student for 12th standard, you need many subjects are there, and yeah, so revision is the key. I will now tell about the resources or the tools which you can use for studying. Now, this is specifically focusing on board exams. These points will surely help you. So resources are that if you are someone who doesn't go to coaching classes, who doesn't go to tuitions, the best source or the best platform, I would say, for studies is YouTube. Watch YouTube videos and use many online applications. There are many applications such as Shala.com if you want to understand some concepts. So YouTube is also a very great platform to understand the concepts. Just watch one video rather than being confused the whole time. For 10th standard, I used PYQs, which is previous year question papers. So previous year question papers are like very, very, very helpful if you're going to go for board exams, okay, specifically for board exams, like either it is 10th, either it is 12th, you should go through the PYQs, the previous year question papers, so that you at least get an idea of the pattern, how the questions will be asked in exams. And trust me on this, that the questions sometimes not, most of the time gets repeated. Because there are a lot of questions, there are a lot of question papers from 5 to 6 years, the same, they are preparing for the same syllabus. So the questions, there are chances of questions to be repeated. And as for mathematics and science, it does get repeated. So make sure you at least go through one PYQ, one question paper, and just study it thoroughly. For 10th standard, you can use Jeevan Deep's this PYQ. This is paper solutions. You get model papers as well, which are the specimen papers for all the subjects. This is for 10th standard. I use this for 10th standard examinations, like for preparing for 10th standards, and it has a lot of questions and it has a lot of model papers. So you can study and you can check yourself, like whether you have studied enough or not. So this is a good book, I would say. Study tips, techniques, the way how you should study, the way the resources which will help you to study effectively, and the way how you should be during the exams, how you should manage your time. And let me tell you, don't just study, don't just spend your time studying 24/7. You also need breaks. So like when you study, just have a 1 hour or half an hour break, and just do follow your hobbies. Like if your hobby is drawing, do drawing for half an hour. If your hobby is singing, do singing or piano or dance or whatever is your hobby, be it sports. So you should not just keep focusing on your studies. You should also go with your passion to make your life more interesting and to make yourself more creative. So that's what I wanted to say about this, and I would like to end the video here. I really hope that you study well and score really good marks in exams, and do share your experiences with me in the comment section below, and do use these techniques. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care and bye bye.